Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Foch B. It's a Tier 10 French tank destroyer. It's a premium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Abbey, and it's under the command of the BassmanFromHell from RBRN2. And his equipment are vents, mobility device, and improved aiming. Game on! Okay, there never was the Foch B project. This is complete fiction. Actually was the 9AMX50 Foch, or the single shot Foch. That was the actual real version. This one actually has a 120mm gun, or at least it should have. 400 alpha, 257mm of pen with standard shells with the premium rounds, 325 to 297. And still 400 alpha, but it's a 6-shot autoloader, so it's got a lot of shots, can do a lot of damage, but it's also got a long reload. 36.43 altogether, and it's a 2-second intra clip. Now I'm interested in this battle because just recently, when Wargaming gave us a huge number of bonds, I actually got one of these, and I expect that I'm going to be having a lot of fun when I actually use it in battle. Oh, he's getting a bit of a banging about. Now this tank is pretty invincible from the front. It's got 180mm of armour and it's well angled. The weak spot, of course, is a vision device right on the top, or the other turret actually for that matter. But the thing is that it has weak armour on the sides, 80mm on the sides, 40 at the rear. So if you ever get a Foch and you get behind him, he's in deep trouble, because of course you'll easily be able to pen him. In fact, even a tier 1 tank might be able to pen a Foch in the rear, but they'd never meet in battle. So technically he's capable of doing 2,400 hit points of damage in just one clip. Just one. Now he got spotted when he went across, so he's not going to poke out right away. He's going to wait a second, then of course he's going to move to a firing position. Now he can shoot without worrying about the enemy shooting back at him. And we've got some targets, some willing victims. First shot, the Object 430U, the M60 gets hit. I said keep firing even if there's a column in the way, because the shell will just go straight through and into them as well. So he's fired all of his shots and he's got 1,618 hit points of damage. I think that's a pretty good exchange, that. All he's got to do is wait a short while and he can do it again. So you can see how this thing is basically a credit maker. It's a premium tank, and premium tanks generate more credits than standard tanks. Now he's using the Bush mechanic. He's not quite loaded at the moment, but he will be shortly. Those guys really do need to stay away from the gate as much as they can, because if they do go too close, they're going to get absolutely hammered. We can't make out the M60. Not yet. But he'll come back. We've got this side of the map. It's all ours, so we don't have to worry about being flanked and somebody coming up behind us. The only problem is the enemy's got the other side of the map. And so technically we should return to our near our cap area and reset the cap. Lovely shot. And wait for the kill. You didn't get it. Oh, E900. Yeah, he'll start carving into that. Lower plate. Easy. And again. And somebody fired back. I think it was the 430. He must be really, really angry with us right now. Well, we're in full reload. Ideally, we need to get back, because look at that EBR-105 sitting in our cap area, or near our cap area, and the horn's about to go off, I'm sure, when he goes through it. He might stop off and get a couple of shots in this corner. You never know. Well, the 430 has now met his doom. Our E900 managed to put a round into him and he's out the game. But that might encourage one of his teammates to go up there as well. I'm not sure if the E900 will. Oh, You just saw the enemy EBR just go shooting through the camera lens. Yeah, he's on a return trip trying to get to our teammate who's up the other end of the map. And unfortunately, one of our teammates is on his own because he was abandoned. In fact, I don't think he's going to survive. The enemy hasn't actually made an attempt to actually go into our cap area yet. And the E900 made it out as if he was going to go up into the Abbey, but changed his mind. Probably because he realizes there's a large number of enemy tanks watching to see if he will do it so they can actually hammer him. He is a one-shot for us. Okay, that EBR is more than likely going to try and turn up again. Now, we don't want him to get behind us, but then he is an EBR 105. Oh, we just got spotted. Now, what's that tell you? The EBR is in close proximity. In fact, yes, he is. He was just doing a quick run by these channels to see where our guys are. And there's the E900. He's back in the garage. But they have decided to start capping now, and it's a Death Star. Now, he could reload right now and get 6 shells in, but he's decided, no, I will leave it as it is. In fact, he's decided to engage the enemy tanks up the other end, mainly because the Death Star got wiped out. Okay, so he's going to turn up here. Surprise, surprise, mystery guests, please enter the door. Oh, that's not like the bassman to do something like that. Come on. Okay, tracks him. That's good. And again, nicely done. Lower plate. Yeah. Punch you. And you're out the game. We're out of shells now, and the EBR doesn't know that. So he's... Oh, now he does. Because he realizes he got a shot at us without any return. Now, he won't want to do it for too long, because obviously he'll realize that if he does keep doing it, we might get reloaded, and then we might take it out on him. But we're backed up against the wall, and the EBR was focusing on us so much that he forgot that we had an AMX 13105, and that guy just punched his ticket and he's out the game. And he thanks the guy, which is nice. Well done. I like it when somebody who saves somebody else gets a thank you. And especially when I'm doing that as Arty and I save somebody and all of a sudden they send me a message back saying thank you. Or if I killed a really difficult opponent that somebody was struggling to get past and I took them out with an Arty shot from above. Okay, so there's only 4 enemies left, but there's 5 on our team. And oh, look, we've got a customer. Do the same again. Track him. Oh, we didn't even need to track him. You just punch one through the lower plate and he's out the game. Okay, but we are in reload, so he's going to have to retreat. You can see one round that was fired at the front plate just bounced off. But the rounds that did penetrate, that went in through the sides, yeah, they easily got through. So you've got to remember that. Don't let the enemy get to your sides or behind you. Back yourself up against the wall. Try and turn to face the enemy. Keep the front to the enemy. Somebody just fired at us, and I think that might have been the IS-7. Now the AMX has pulled back for a reload. Meanwhile, we're going to pop over here. No sight. Oh, we have got a sighting. Thank you. Track him. That's it. That tracked him. Or for a moment. And he's out the game. So that's 4 kills now for the bassman. He's earned 5,325 hit points. I don't know how many games he's played in this, but given that he is a very experienced player, I would not be surprised if this was his first game and he managed to get this on his first. Oh, E900, thank you. Go straight through the column. He's actually not going to worry about the penetration. And he gets another one. Oh, sneaky. And he did aim for the object device. But look at that. He punched that through the E900's vision device on top of his hull. And he got that penetration as well. I'm almost as talkative as the person he's got as his commander in this one. I'm not sure who it is, but he is certainly doing very, very well indeed. Okay, I think he wants that E100, and the E100 doesn't know which way we're going to turn up from this time round, but he is a perfect target for us, and we're going to do it with a bush mechanic. Okay, pulls back just a little, and thank you. First one goes in, second one, kill. This is a really good game for the baseman. One enemy remaining. He's got 5 kills. If he could get the top gun, it'd be lovely. There's no guarantee. It's a Strip 103B, the enemy, and he's got guys behind him and guys in front of him, giving him a spit roast inside the Abbey grounds. So I don't think we're going to get there in time, but it's nice to think if we could that we might get that top gun. Well, one of our teammates just got wiped out, and the guy has actually gone low. He's managed to come down. There he is. You can see he's ahead of us. So Top Gun is beckoning. I wonder if he knows that he's being kept there for the purposes of a culling. Hello, it's us. Beautiful. What a game. That is victory for the baseman from hell. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for the baseman from hell in the Foch B. You can tell it's his first ace because he got the scrolls underneath the M. You only get that the first time. He also managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10 in that one. And he also picked up 2 battle hero medals because he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he also got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, with, of course, the Striv being the last kill of the game. His win rate was 9,964, which is more than Super Unicum. It's Super Unicum, I could say, even though there is no such category. But it was a great game. Let's have a look at the team scores and see where he comes. Well, the highest damage was 7,719 hit points. Nobody else got even close to that. The AMX 13105, the guy who saved Baseman from the pestery EBR 105, yeah, he got 4,782, and he was the closest. That guy got a Confederate. And the next highest, the third highest score, was from the Heshpan on the enemy team. He got 3,315 hit points. He probably fired just 3 shots in the game. And that's such a high caliber weapon that, yes, he probably earned those 3,000 in a matter of minutes, but he didn't survive the game. And when it came to kills, we can see top scorer was the baseman, 6 kills to him, 3 kills to the E100. That might be the one that he killed towards the end of the game. And 2 kills to quite a few, well, 3 players and 1 to others. In fact, the guy who got 2 kills on our team was the MX 13105 again. And when it came to base XP, it's the baseman as well. So yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. He got 1,462, which is quite a high base XP. Second highest, the AMX 13105 got 1,088. They were the only 2 players over 1,000 base, with an EBR 105 on our team getting 915, but he didn't survive the battle. You can see there was only 3 survivors on our team right at the end. Baseman fired 28 rounds in that game, 25 direct hits and 22 penetrations, mostly down to the fact that he was using the premium ammo. 7,719 hit points of damage, of which 1,232 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 shots from the enemy, 2 of which penetrated, and I think those were both the EBR 105, and 2 non-penetrations, which were aiming for the vision device. I think they didn't hit it. And 1,150 hit points of damage was blocked by armor. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and he got 402 hit points of damage assist in the game. Now, on a premium count, he actually made a loss on this game, 77,551 credits, because, of course, he used that premium ammo. That's a big cost, 119,440. But he did get 7 bonds because it was tier 10, and he got 8,772 experience points, including 4,386 for a mission completion reward. What a game that was. That really does make me want to take out my Foch B and really thrash it and see what I can do to the enemy. Because I reckon a machine like this, well, with the right player, it can really do a lot. I think the Bassman is going to be taking this around the battlefields, and I think a lot of players are going to be very scared if they see a Foch B on the enemy team, because the Bassman might literally tear them a new one with a play like this. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.